Hello and welcome back to Football Manager once again. We've got the second leg to the quarter-finals of the Champions League now. We did beat Wolves, as you can see, 3-0 in the last fixture. We are now only 7 points behind Chelsea, as they've dropped down after losing 3-1 to Liverpool. We've got Barcelona today, and we're going to play Norwich tomorrow, because I've realised that with 5 days in the week, having a 2-game every 2 day sort of thing, it's going to be meaning that there's going to be one game on a Friday and then on a Monday, and it's going to be very annoying for me to work that out, which games I want that to happen with. So instead, what we're going to do, we're going to play 3 fixtures in concurrency in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday and Friday will be the next 2 fixtures, just because it's going to be a lot easier for me to space all the games out in terms of the calendar. We've got some transfer news. They've not been agreed yet, but Anil Erdogan and Kelvin have both had offers to join. As you can see there, Ulsan, I think it's Yunbuk, Ulsan Hyundai and West Brom, and Kelvin's had a £15 million offer from Krasnodar to join them. And given that neither of them are going to be 3-star quality, I'm going to sell them both on and try and bring in Valentino Livramento, an English right back from Espanyol, for 14.75 million, as well as Amal Morris next season if we have enough of a transfer budget available. As you can see, 45 million to 88 million pounds. It's going to be a requirement. Terry Alexander, we are scouting him. We've got him as our top transfer target, but I'm not willing to pay £40 million, which is what Manchester United want, for a player that's arguably not going to be first team quality for the next 4, maybe 5 years. I don't think so. We'll probably leave him for the time being and go on to the targets we've currently got, which is obviously Livramento and Amal Morris, obviously for next season. Kelvin and Erdogan will be here until the end of the season, obviously, because the transfers won't go through until the end of the season. So we're fine at the moment, at the very least. We're not going to have no right back. So that's obviously good. But even if they didn't stay until the end of the season, Yulla is capable of playing as a right back. And he's actually, I believe, the best right back we have at the club, which is rather entertaining when you think about it, that a centre back is actually the best right back we have available. So either way, we're obviously going to be playing the Barcelona game today, knowing that whoever wins this fixture will be playing whoever wins this fixture. As well as that, if we don't concede twice and we don't lose, we are going through on away goals. If we win, we're going through regardless. But if we concede more than 2, we're going to go out on away goals. If we concede 2 and draw, well, we're going to penalties probably. Real Madrid and Juventus, however, much more likely to go Real Madrid's way. So let's go to team selection. I believe I've made. No, I haven't made any changes. Yildirim's not playing today's game, and neither is Mateus. Stefan Tasic is going to come out for where is he? Erdogan on the bench, and then he's going to come out of the team entirely for Nenad Jovanovski making his return. Barkley's not going to play for in place of Lopez, and we're also going to take Tuan Zebe out for Yulla. And this is the team we're going to play against Barcelona. No, it's not. I've just realised that Tommy Doyle's still in the team. So we're going to take Titouan Thomas out and put Doyle on the left. Now this is the team we're going to play against Barcelona with. Now I've made the changes. Hopefully, at least in theory, we should get a fairly positive result from this fixture. We are obviously going to continue with our attacking approach and attacking mentality, but this is Barcelona, of course. There is no guarantee at all that we won't concede 5 or 6 goals. But there's also no guarantee we won't score a few goals ourselves. Beera now with the ball for Barcelona, crossed it into the far post, headed away very well by Eduardo. Upamenko gets the ball into the middle for Ibarra. Ibarra now holds it up back to Upamencano. Bira plays it to Ibarra, now to Caprini. Caprini looking over the top for Chiesa, finds him. Back now finding Garrido. Garrido over the top looking for... I don't know who he's looking for, but they've scored because Kelvin doesn't know how to header a ball properly. And he's just headed it straight into the path of the opposition player, Victor Osimhen. Or Osimhen, how you pronounce his name. That was atrocious header from Kelvin, who really should have headed it behind, or at the very least headed it to Plizzari. But, as you can see, we are now 1-0 down. And this would mean we would go out of the competition, regardless of what any more goals they might score. We have to equalise at this point. Now, Garrido with the ball. Plays it in the middle for Caprini. Caprini forward to Bira. Bira runs it through the middle. Gets tackled very successfully by Lopez. Mbappe now with the ball. Plays it over the top for Bira. Finds it now Ibarra. Bira. Wagyu. Back now to Mignacco. Plays it all the way back now to ter Stegen in goal, who then kicks the ball out to Upamenko. Ibarra. Bira. Over the top looking for Mbappe. Finds him. Mbappe gets to the edge of the box. Shoots, but wildly wide of the post. And with 3 shots to 0, I think it's quite clear Barcelona have had the better of the first few minutes of this match. I will demand more from them after 15 minutes, and that appears to have worked. We've had our first shot on goal. Plizzari with a terrible goal kick to Chiesa, who then gets tackled poorly by Nestorov. Chiesa then plays the ball out to Garrido. Garrido back to Bira. Bira into the middle for Ibarra. Ibarra back to Bira again. Now Ibarra into the middle now for Caprini. Caprini over the top looking for Garrido on the far side. Garrido puts the ball into the Chiesa, and Chiesa's cross is over the bar. Well, not over the bar, but the header from the player that the cross was directed to over the bar. And Plizzari hopefully will never make those sorts of mistakes again in terms of where he's kicking that ball to. We're going to demand more again. I've just noticed that Bira has picked up a knock in this fixture, which could mean he gets taken off, which would be positive for us as he's one of their better players. But again, this is Barcelona. All of their players are one of their better players. So, yeah, we're not really expecting much. Bira now with a free kick. Swings it in at the far post for Ibira, whose header goes over the bar, thankfully. I've just noticed Real Madrid have gone ahead against Juventus thanks to Eder Militao. And after half a match, it is only a single goal to 0. I'm going to assertively say it's time to dig in. We need to win this match to go through. Nestorov's going to come out for Yildirim, and we're also going to take Iban Neto off for Tichuan Thomas. Other than that, we're going to leave the rest of the team as it is for now and work out what we need to do going into the second half. Yola now with the ball to Kelvin. Kelvin in the middle for Lopez. Lopez tackled poorly there, but he gets the ball back and he plays it back to Augusto. Augusto runs it along the wing. Now to Cengiz Yildirim. In the middle finding Tichuan Thomas. Thomas plays out wide to Jovanovski, who heads it down to Lopez. Back to Thomas again. Out wide finding Kelvin. Back to Yola. This play is worrying me. Eduardo now plays the ball out wide to Augusto. Augusto over the top looking for Yildirim. In the middle for Doyle. Over the top finding Augusto again. Augusto now with the ball in the edge of the box. Crosses it in the far post, and my worries have been abated by Jovanovski equalising for Millwall in the 46th minute. And 10 goals for the season that is for Jovanovski. Very nice to see, especially in a game as important as this one. And my voice is going yet again. I don't understand why it's doing it. My apologies. Hopefully that isn't picked up too badly by the mic, as I mentioned last video. But there's not a lot I can do about it, unfortunately. I can't just drink more, mainly because I haven't got a drink with me, but yes, my apologies. But if we can now hold this 1-1 result we will be going through to the semi-finals to play Real Madrid. I think it's guaranteed at this point Real Madrid are going to be beating Juventus. So 2 of the Spanish giants could be in the fight and could be going down to Millwall, or very well one could be proving they're better than the other by taking out Millwall. Mbappe now with the ball, tackled very well by Kelvin, plays the ball back to Wagyu, now in the middle for Ibarra. Ibarra to Caprini, back to Ibarra again. Ibarra gets it past all of the players and then crosses it to Chiesa. Augusto with a terrible bit of defending, but Plizzari with an exceptional piece of goalkeeping that I don't think I've ever seen him pull off, has just saved us from going 2-1 down. And I'm now going to make our final change of this match. And our final change is going to have to be Louis Barry coming off for Mateus. Mainly because Louis Barry is not playing as well as I'd hoped, and I don't want him injured for the Norwich game in the next video. 80 minutes down, just 10 left. Will we hold on to our 1-1 result? Juventus have equalised against Real Madrid thanks to Fantasia. Don't know who that is, but it appears we have done it. We have managed to hold Barcelona away and at home. And if I'm honest with you, I can't deny that's a very, very happy result for me. 50 appearances for Plizzari, 75 for Yulla. We have a new unbeaten record for Millwall. And yeah, it's a very positive result. I'm going to passionately say we've done well to come back and win that. Because technically we did win, we won on away goals. I'm also, ignore the Boston-Peterborough game here, I've been watching a few of the Boston games in the run into the season, mainly because I want to make sure that if they get into the playoffs or they get promoted, I want to see it happen. Yes, we win the quarter-final, 3-3 on away goals, which is very nice. We did not deserve to go through. I think anyone can agree with both of these stats, proving Barcelona was the better team. But we received £9.04 million, and we are playing Real Madrid at the San Bernabeu for the first game, at least, in 2 weeks' time. Tanner raises player fitness concerns. Okay. No. I need to take him off of doing this. Oh, actually, never mind. He's probably not going to accept anything less than that, so unfortunately I'm going to have to agree to it. I will ask Doyle, however, to endorse this move. Okay, never mind. Well, worth a shot anyway. Right, so, as you can see, Real Madrid on the 28th of the 4th, Everton on the 24th of the 4th, Chelsea on the 1st of the 5th, and then Real Madrid on the 4th of the 5th. As you can see, we have only 7 Premier League games left of the season, a maximum of 21 points. So we could get a maximum of 87 points this season, which could easily see us go from where we are now to top of the table. No questioning that fact. In fact, I believe we are the lowest team still capable of finishing top. Yes, because Arsenal have only got 15 points available, which would put them on 77 points. So we are the lowest team still capable of finishing as champions. But, as I mentioned, we will be playing Norwich in the next video, obviously tomorrow, or, well, 2 days for me, tomorrow for you, if you watch this video on the day it comes out. If not, then it's whatever day in the past this video did come out on. But, as I say every episode, I bid thee adieu, goodbye.